Brandon, you're in Ruimsig. The sports person you knew at a young age was?
Kevin Peterson, Bongani. So I schooled with him.
Really?
Yeah, I did. We went to Maritzburg College out in KwaZulu-Natal. And you could see that he was going to be an absolute star. So during class, he'd be doing his strokes and so forth, and you can just see he was going to be a star. And that's quite a juicy story with Kevin Peterson, right?
And I suppose you really get proud of somebody you knew back then, right? They can do no wrong, I suppose, hey?
Yeah, well, it gets slightly better. I was actually one of his friends, so I knew him much more deeply than the others. And he was such a humble oaf, yet people just thought he was a little, on the arrogant side, but he wasn't. He could see he was going to be good, and he worked hard for it, and I think he did fantastically well in his career.
And he absolutely deserved all the success. I mean, when you saw him, Brandon, with the success, of course, playing for England, the success he had, I think, was 2005, that Ashes series where he really dominated. When you saw your friend on the international stage and what people would say about him and perhaps even misunderstand about him, your thoughts were?
I was absolutely amazed. I was so proud of him. I mean, it was fantastic because he'd tell us stories of how he'd want to be at the top of his game, and he actually ended up doing that. So it was fantastic. I was proud of him.
You keep in touch?
Not at all, actually. We kept in touch for a little while, a couple of years after he went off to England, but not recently, no.
All right, Brandon, thank you for sharing that story. Wow, he grew up with Kevin Peterson.
Current events, developing stories,
tough questions.
Your voice making a difference.
This is Breakfast with Bongani Bingwa.